Hi, all of you 2017 international trip participants and families. My name is Cheryl Newberry and I am your advisor for the trip, and I just wanted to say hi, and I have an idea to share with you for a fundraiser. I know this is a little late and some of you may have already paid your trip off or have in the process of making monthly payments or have a big down payment to pay at the end. And so regardless of what your situation is, you might be able to use this idea to help you raise money to pay for the rest of your trip that you have left to pay, or to use for spending money on the trip. So this is not going to show up really well, but there'll be an attachment that you can print for yourself to be able to use, okay? So this is the card. It's a full sheet, and it's printed on cardstock, and you'll need to get a piece of cardstock from your office, county extension office, or if you have some at your house, that would work best than rather than just copying it on plain copy paper. Okay, so at the top is a grid with the dollar values of 1 through 80. So you have one square with $1, the second square has $2 across the row to $10, and then the next row is 11, 12, 13, 14, all the way down to the last square here, which is $80. If you got a person to sponsor each of those squares at that dollar value, so if one person gave you $1, one person gave you $80, and one person gave you each of those values in between, and you add all that up, that's $3,200. It does not cover the amount of your full entire trip nor your spending money, but it goes a long way toward helping you pay off your trip. So the way this is used, and the instructions are on the bottom half, and a good description of for you that you can use to explain what the card is all about, is if you have someone that agrees to make a donation to your trip, they pick a dollar value off that card that's not taken already, and they provide you a donation in that amount. So if they choose to do $25, then you find the $25 square on the card and you mark that card off and accept their donation. If the $25 square is already taken, you can do $12 and $13. That equals $25, and you can mark off those two squares. So if someone can't, if you've gotten all the small numbers contributed to, but the larger numbers are still available, people could go together. Say all your grandparents could go together, give you $20 a piece, and that could be your $80 square. So that's one way to use the card, is to just mark off the cards as people give you donations, and fill your card to the best of your ability to raise money for your trip. Another idea that the person that gave this to me said, and I thought this was an excellent idea for you to be able to use with your family and friends if you have a birthday between now and the trip, or with Christmas. You can put dollar amounts on index cards and put those each card in a different envelope. You can use the same numbers that are on here, or you can do $5 donations, $10 donation, $20 donation, $50 donation, $100 donation, however you want to do your cards. And you put those each in an envelope. And at Christmas, instead of asking for presents, you ask for money for your trip, or for your birthday, you ask for money for your trip. And so you fan those envelopes out at your party or at Christmas, and each person picks an envelope, and that's the dollar amount that's on the card in the envelope is their donation that they would make. And so they can put that money back in the envelope then and give it back to you, or you can put your address on the outside of them and they can mail you a check later when they get home and have their checkbook available, or they need to get cash out of the bank or whatever. They can mail you that envelope. And then you can turn around and send them a thank you card, especially if you're doing this strictly with your family at Christmas or for a birthday. You should send them a thank you note for supporting you for your trip. So that's two great ways to do some fundraising utilizing this card, and also some ideas to use at birthday or Christmas to help support your trip. I wish you good luck as you continue to fundraise for your trip, and look forward to seeing you soon. I will be sending out a doodle poll this fall to set a date for the spring to meet, and we may meet earlier than we normally do. Just because I know as the time gets closer, you all start to have a lot of questions in the spring after Christmas, and I can answer those questions then so that you can continue to prepare for the trip on into the spring and summer. So please let me know if you have questions. I look forward to seeing you. And don't forget, if you haven't applied for your passport, you need to get that done now so you have your passport back before the end of the year, because when we meet, we definitely have to have those in hand when we meet face to face. If you haven't sent me your copy already, and I will have a printer there and can make copies at that meeting. So make sure you get your passports applied for. Keep me posted. Let me know how things are going. Look forward to seeing you. Have a great day.